And it's gone live. Nice. God, almost made it. Almost made a final impressive stream with no tech issues. I thought, holy crap, did getting 100k suddenly change something? No. Tech issues till the very end. We love it. All right, make sure I've got the right YouTube chat up. Hello guys, let us know if you can hear us. Sorry, Tash stopped pedaling. The Wi-Fi's hooked up to an exercise bike. She took a break. Keep pedaling, Tash. Keep pedaling. Where's the...
We all up? It's back.
Yeah, it's back. Ah, nice. All right, sweet.
What were we doing?
No, the chat is there. Okay, Kush. So Project Eve, this Chun-Li meets kind of Reen. She's got like a bit of a Reen face going on. Oh, I can immediately tell I'm going to love this model. Holy moly. This looks really cool, and I'm not even clicked it yet. Jeff B, hello mofo. All right, just 2 secs while people sign in. Just give them a wee little bit. Anything you guys want to ask? Anything you've been trying to say in the chat? We've been missing.
Anything. Actually, don't ask us anything.
Yeah. Ask us now. This could be your last chance before we perish in the wilderness. This could all be very idealistic in my head. Sort of thinking like this would be a bros on the road, Noctis, like fucking Warrior of Light, Convocation seat, travelling out and becoming a hero. Barts. Yeah, like I said in my tweet, it's probably just going to be shitting in the woods and getting dodgy bellies from unpurified water.
Can't possibly that one, really.
I wonder if you'll be showing us much of your journey pairs. Our hope is that we're going to set up a full-blown channel. Well, we're gonna. It's not our hope. We're going to do it. We're going to set up a second channel. We're still going to put stuff on Final Fantasy Peasants and discuss stuff on that. Or I will, at least.
Go and get my bring it over, actually. They can see what else we've bought.
I've been buying so much stuff. In fact, quickly while people are signing in, I've got this Amazon basket of stuff I need to get. Where is it? 46 things in the basket. Dude, you will love Tales of Arise story. Oh, I bet I will.
My bag of tricks.
Oh yeah, nice bag of tricks. But I'll quickly scroll through this quickly. So this is a shitting trowel, little pans, some little toothbrushes. Yeah, I'm going to get this journal.
Start with gratitude.
Yeah, there's a few repeat items on here, like do we want the deuce of spades, like 28 quid for a shitting trowel? I don't know, man. I don't know, some sockies, some of those short things that you can just take off the legs. Convertibles, so we don't get stung the fuck up. Just a little like doodads.
Yes, we need that.
Yeah, Garmin computer, wilderness wash and repair kits. Get a couple of these. These are invaluable.
What masks?
For sun protection, for your face not to get frozen, for people not to recognise you when we shoplift because we're so broke. We need to eat. This I added this in for a bit of fun, but this slingshot that is just designed to bukkake fish, I guess.
Fishing.
You
don't eat meat though.
Yeah, I know, but maybe we could find something to do with it. I don't know. just a slingshot. Oh my god. It kind of looks like Hope's boomerang if it was made into a slingshot. Little washing thing, little pack, little Spando ballet. Some other bits like torches, first aid, shower ting, a little like seaty ting.
Does she come with it?
Right, yeah, she comes with it. I don't know. Do I care about her coming with it? Oh, where was she? Yeah, she's alright. She's alright. I'll take it. Oh, Lauren. Oh my god. All 3 streams. You've been dropping love. Thank you. Look forward to the new adventures. Oh man, I'm so excited, but I'm also it's bittersweet, huh?
Vlog while using that slingshot.
Slingshot the GoPro.
But yeah, we're going to be.
What's the new
documenting all the-
Wukong trailer? I think
We've seen that.
Is it
didn't we?
new? Because
The one I showed you the other day.
that's about a couple weeks back though. Still.
Yeah, I think that's the
Yeah,
latest
yeah.
one. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was incredible. I cannot believe how many bosses they showed off. How many bosses? What was it? It was like 12 bosses at
There's
least.
loads of bosses in it. I don't know how many.
Dude, they showed off so many, and every boss has an incredible design.
You're going to be shocked when you guys forget to pack good food. Oh, no, we're going to get good food sorted.
The idea is I want to eat plain, whole foods. I don't want to be eating junk. I don't want to be putting crap in my body. Now go get me some more rum. I'd recommend doubling up seat covers. Bike seats are brutal. That's why I've got the trousers. He's a bit more adamant that he thinks he has a stony gooch.
I
that
haven't said that. But...
You do. Oh, my gooch is fine. My gooch is fine. Right, anyway, let's watch Project Eve. Let's watch this. This is, holy crap, that is sucked up her ass. God, is that what I hope my ass looks that peachy when I'm in my little cycling gear. So, before I say this, does anyone know how old this character is? There's a popping sound, so I could be hitting my mic. 2 secs. Let me do away with that. Popping sound no more. Let's hope.
Let's
Right,
watch this.
let's go.
She might be a robot. That make.
Oh, if she's a robot, that's safe. That's safe.
Is that right?
Yeah, that's safe. Yeah. Or she's some sort of animal hybrid. That's usually. I know. It's just about becoming acceptable in culture. What the hell? What an odd.
Oh.
Those are some shiny tight pants. Oh, so it's got like a bit of a Bayonetta with vibe with the hair. Ooh, okay. I'm loving the character model.
She's a cyborg who's actually 1 year old.
1 year old. So it's like a Nier meets Bayonetta meets Asia. She's just been lobbed out into space. Oh my god.
Oh.
Whoa, that reminds me of so much.
Yeah, literally every.
Yeah,
anything in DMC?
like the FF13 jewel, like the pillow, you
There
got
was
like the
something in
Sephiroth wings, like
Was there in
Seraphim.
DMC 5 as well?
Yeah, some DMC5 kind
I'm
of
sure it was.
tenty sort of
Or DM
vibe.
which one?
So we've got like a tenty Seraphim space station. Oh, so crazy. I love it. Yeah, with a bit of Cthulhu. I had a bit of like Cthulhu popping in my
Biblically
head.
accurate angel. Yeah.
It does look like also the Fauci sort of symbol. Attempt to guide. Oh my god, and instantly like some near vibes. For sure. Not fulfill the sacred duty of defeating our enemies and saving humankind. With a bit of like a Last of Us townscape kind of vibe. So forgive us, watch over us. Hold up. With an FF7 vending machine. It's like they've taken the best bits of every game. Like a bit of Mako reactor. Oh, that's really cool. Oh, that's where it's similar to where the sauce. They've actually got Pepsi in there. The sauce. DMC. This feels like an amalgamation of a whole lot of dope games. Yo! What studio is this? Where's this coming from? So they're gonna squid all over her. This is if this isn't done by a Japanese development team. I will eat a ghost chili pepper.
지성의 도시들은 모두 예전처럼 폐허가 됐어. 잘난 친구들
I am tantalized.
나가는 놈들은 이곳에 버려졌지.
What's that? Aerst.
마더스피어의 구원을 아직 기다리고 있는 거야.
Mother Sphere's Redemption.
이브 조심해. 전방에서 뭔가가
What the hell? Bartandalus just showed up.
무너지겠어.
Oh, Barty.
What is that?
Whoa. Oh my gosh.
Oh, what?
I'm telling you, man. PS5 Gen is dropping some really interesting concepts. I've been loving the game show, the trailers. They're all a lot of unique shit coming out, man. Got some like Star Scourge 15 vibes, like you know when the Stargy Scourge boys are coming at you in the Ravus area. God damn. So she's an android, so she's a resilient gal. Holy moly, with an energy blade. Yeah. Yeah.
Those things are
I hope everyone cosplays this chick. I might cosplay her. Fucking hell. Nice. Very nice. Where's that coming from? Who? That's so cool.
설마. 이브, 저건 알파 네이티브야.
That's an alpha.
Now I'm getting some
And
like
it's got some of,
Metal Gear Solid.
it's got some of that Yoko Taro sexiness as well.
네이티브야.
What vibe you getting?
Like Metal Gear Solid. What was the other game that Hideo just did? Death Stranding.
Death Stranding because of the helmet.
Yeah.
네이티브야.
Sculling up. She's got huge knockers as well. It's sexy, it's intriguing, it's got sniffs of loads of stuff. Yo, what a cool looking game. Very nice. Incoming Pepper, get the milk. Wait, is it not a... Oh shit, it's from Korea. Korea, Japan, they're all the same. Oh, don't say that. So it's straight out of Korea. Ooh. Oh, I'm going to have to eat a ghost chili sometime. I don't have any on hand.
Have you eaten one before?
No,
Almost put me in hospital.
I heard. But that was just because your mum was worrying, or did you want to go to the
No, I
hospital?
didn't want to go.
Right. But what happened?
I ate a dried ghost chili,
Yeah.
which was fine. I then decided to eat a.
Was it though? Was it
was
fine?
hot. It was hot, but my stomach settled, and then I decided, while watching an Arnold Schwarzenegger film, I was going to eat a packet of salt and pepper crisps, and it just started a chain reaction in my stomach. I can remember it.
And
was
then what
Arnold
happened?
Schwarzenegger.
How quickly did you
And I
devolve?
was just laying in bed going,
Mummy!
and Mum was like, "Do you want me to call a doctor?" And I was like, "No, it's fine." And I would then pass out and fall asleep, and she'd be like, "Jake, wake up, wake up!"
Well, to make sure you're still in the mortal coil.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Even though I just wanted to sleep by that point.
Oh, that was really good. Unit 731, good to see you, man. I thought you were both dead. Not yet, but we may be soon. Yeah, Forspoken. It looks interesting. It looks cool. I hope, though, it can just nail the story element. I don't know. Maybe it's not going to be about a heavily entwined story element. Maybe it'll be more like 15 and just be more like an exploratory adventure. Maybe. To be fair, I will be pissed off if Forspoken has a better story than 15. I'll be very pissed. Check Eastward Pairs. It launches tomorrow.
Trying to think what other games are coming out. You almost dropped the plastic cup.
Yeah. Eastwood. Who's this?
Grammarly can help you write quickly and confidently, so you never have to slow down at work. Stay on top.
Wow, this is a long ass trailer. Holy moly. I mean, they get a bit of the vibe.
After a week of very disappointing
You can't say that.
releases, it brings me no small
so-
amount of glee.
My bad.
Giving them free airtime.
Yeah. Eastwood trailer. Oh, that's better. Wait. You can say that us about about us here in Southeast Asia, we do tend to look alike. What, even from your point of view, Line Type, do Asians also think they look alike? Because I definitely think that with British people. I walk downtown and I think most people look like they've gone through a nuclear fallout.
If you walk past a guy from Poland,
Yeah.
would you be able to say that he was a Polish person just by looking at him, or would you have to hear the accent?
You'd have to hear the accent. Yeah.
So does it work the same way with Asian people, that they wouldn't be able to tell
Maybe. Yeah, I'll buy that.
without getting their feeling what language they speak? Or is it
Yeah.
not like
You
that?
wouldn't be able to tell a French person from a British person.
Because you
would
couldn't walk past an American guy and be like, I know he's American just by looking at him.
I could tell by his body weight. I could tell a Polish.
Fair enough.
I could tell a Polish.
I could.
Forspoken has Amy Hennig as one of the writers. She worked on Uncharted. Ooh. Eastwood like the Clint. Think Clint Eastwood the game. Dark electronic music. What the fuck was up over that guy's face? Turn off CC. Oh, Arv. Bloody hell, what's... These models. Jeez. What is that guy on? Well, it's very stylistic, though. Uh-huh. What's up? Did one of the puppies bite?
No.
And now Yuna's worried. Ah, puppy squawk. Which one haven't we shown? Is it little panda face?
Pinky, purpley.
Yeah, panda face. You alright, girl? Hello? We've got a weird dynamic going on. Yuna is super defensive of these puppies, but
Una.
if they go near her, she growls and she gets grumpy.
What's going on?
Oh my god, look at the size difference. Look at the size difference. Check out, see what I mean by red panda? Such a pandery face. This is the troublemaker, the escape artist, the shrieker. She's starting to become the barker now as well. You're going to be an effort, aren't you? You're going to be a lot of effort.
Oh, boy, one's coming out.
Yeah, a lot of effort. But I personally like, I like dogs that are a bit cheeky and hard
Where's Pinky?
to raise. Very cute. She's trying to teach them.
Where's Pink just gone?
I think so. That's why I try not to tell Yuna off too much when she's having a go, because she's just teaching them the hierarchy. Like, dogs are such pack animals.
Yeah.
Like if one dog raises... Oh. If one dog raises its head above the other, they get threatened.
Oh, actually, it's Pink. Did you just put Pink out?
Hello. They're so cute, guys. How old are the pups? 6 weeks now, so... We're still looking for owners. We're still looking for someone to love them, or two of them at least. I'm hoping we find no buyers and we'll just...
Take them on our travels.
Yeah, just get like a little bike holder. We could just be like the travelling Doge duo. So cute. All right, let's really squeam. Look, they can't take any more squee. Go on, move them in, move them in, move them in. Squee alert. Oh, the squee's too much. Oh, so much squee. If anyone knows, preferably probably in the UK, who is after a Doge, who's after a pup, ffpeasantmail.com. Still need to find a family. Anyway.
I'm just trying to work out where Pink's gone. Did you let her out?
She legged it.
She's gone somewhere. I looked
gone.
around and I was like...
I'm just going to go for a pee.
All right.
Oh, she's having a standoff with Una in the kitchen.
Is she?
Yeah.
Oh, the puppies are out now, so. You want to come out? You're all awake. Una. Just gonna watch them for a bit.
Oh,
They're all.
oh bless him. Let him roam. But I want to quickly do something. Let's make a quick timestamp of where we're at. 20 minutes into the third stream. Can you guys, if you are ever up for cycling or just chilling or just hanging, can you guys all type what country you live in? And only type it if you'd be up for it. Then I can go back to the stream and we can just like make a little map of like where most of the peasants are. And so yeah, if you guys would ever be up for hanging or cycling, boozing, gaming, camping, type what country you're in. See what I mean? That's Una telling them off. You get so stroppy. But the thing is, Una will run up to them. Are they eating her food? That's not good. All right, yeah, that's it. Type it. Type it up. Singapore, Canada. 2 people over in Denmark. Ooh, Villod. How do you say that? Villo Divan, New Zealand. I didn't realise, but New Zealand is basically just England. Far, far away, right? Like you pretty much have like an English climate. And like I guess like a lot of forests and woodlands that kind of like resemble UK landscape. That's what I heard anyway. Finland, Massachusetts, Singapore. We've got 2 people. The thing is, in Singapore, we wouldn't actually be able to wild camp because Singapore is so small. Like, how long do you think it would take to cycle from one side of Singapore to the other? Then you can drive it in like 20 minutes. It's basically just London, but it's become its own country. But way better than London. Singapore is dope. Does anyone actually own a detached house in Singapore? Does that even exist? Or do you guys all just live in apartments, pretty much? Philippines, I live on the moon. Come party. Man, Bitcoin and Ethereum are taking me to the moon. Dogecoin, taking me to the moon. So I'll see you up there, Vincent.
You just drank them.
New Zealand is England but upside down. That's what I've heard. Endwalkers is also going to the moon. Oh man, I'm telling you, I'm going to get real cheesy with this experience. I'm going to like ride and I'm going to like listen to Final Fantasy music. I already know I'm going to have a moment when the moon's up. I'm just going to play Somnus. I'm going to have all of that. I'm going to turn life into poetry.
What are you talking about at the moment?
Just everyone's typing where they are.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Where they're residing. And if they'd ever be up for a little...
I'm seeing a lot of US...
A little hang.
Germany.
A little chill. Yeah, we met quite a lot of Pezzies in Japan. That was cool.
We did, but they weren't Japanese Pezzies, were they?
No, they weren't Japanese Pezzy. They were like American and like Netherlands. And I'm in crappy old Gloucestershire. Better than Maidstone. We really will miss you, Pez. Don't forget us. I couldn't possibly, Velvet, my dear. Couldn't possibly. Burned into my...
You'll be able to see where we are anyway.
Burned into my brain. Alright, this game's interesting. It's pretty cool. But I want to spin the globe once more. Because are we set on going to Japan to start with?
We were. We decided that Japan was the...
Nah, let's randomise it. In fact, you know what would be cool? What if we just turned our whole life into an interactive game? We'll come up to junctions and you guys will be able to select left or right or choose which country we go to next or if we should approach that person. Let's just turn our life into an interactive game for everyone to control.
I do not like the sound of Like, I get that.
I trust them. I
get
trust
there
them.
would be- yes,
Although
I-
saying that, do you remember that Darren Brown show where they actually did that?
Yeah.
The crowd was able to choose the guy's outcomes. Yeah. And there was like, the waiter could either compliment him or something or tip water on him.
Right, okay.
And they tipped water on him because of course it's the funnier option, and they had a chuckle. And what happened is they escalated it to the point where they were broken into his house, and they're like, do we leave him like a bouquet of flowers and like a hamper, or do we smash his house up? And they picked it, and it got darker and darker and darker to the point where they even had an option of, should he get kidnapped? And because it wasn't real, they all picked yes, and he ended up getting kidnapped. And then what happened is that he jumped out the back of the van and got smashed by a car. The crowd was stunned. One woman ran out hysterically crying. And then because the crowd didn't know that the guy was also in on it.
Yeah.
And what Darren Brown said is, he said, none of you thought that he was in on it. So you'd become a mob mentality.
Yeah.
You were actually picking for this guy to suffer because you'd become a collective who'd found it amusing. And it was like the mob mentality, the bully mentality. It was fantastic. Did anyone ever see that? It was so cool. That's what would end up happening to us. Yeah, they'd end up... That hook on the corner has a quest for you. Oh, that's hilarious. Best brown boy. Want to see Peasant? Dude, we are absolutely going to do the whole Lord of the Rings circuit.
Yeah, Vincent just said that, I think, yeah.
In fact, this boy has about $2,000 worth of Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, if anybody wants to buy any Lord of the Rings swords
he just
in
wants
the UK, I'm not sending them abroad because I don't want to risk it, but if anybody wants to buy any, then I've got like...
He's got so many. There's so many. But yeah, the whole Lord of the Rings tour. We got to do it. In fact, the first day I cycle, I'm absolutely going to be playing the Shire theme.
I feel like you need to say that for New Zealand.
No.
Yeah.
No. We'll be in India instead. Yeah, I've seen it. Bystander effect at work. Is that what it was called? The bystander effect. Yeah, it got really dark. It was very intriguing.
If you end up near my local...
Pez, come visit me. I live in North Korea. Do you guys... I mean, the fact that you're on YouTube doesn't mean you're actually breaking the law. Are they?
I'll go there.
Yeah.
I don't think it'd be
Let's
like
just
that.
spin the globe. I'm just going to spin it once, twice, thrice, fourth, fifth.
You watch, it's going to go to the Atlantic Ocean. There we go.
Right, spin again.
Antarctica.
No. Spin again. Is there not a way to
Russia.
random? Okay.
Let's go Russia first.
We're starting here, near to the East Siberian Sea. What's going on
There's
here?
nothing there. It's just a wilderness.
There we go. There's our route.
It's a river.
Oh. Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. God damn, look at that. Where's the nearest town?
It's not. It's just all like wilderness.
Guys, if you had to put a percentage chance on our likelihood of surviving out in this, put it on there. What do you think? What do you think our chances are? Dude, we're gonna be able to farm so many mobs out here, though.
Farm mobs.
Yeah, man. We're gonna get big level ups. 0%.
Like around Chernobyl.
Is there not a randomizer on this thing?
We've tried looking before, but it's just...
Yeah.
Japan, you landed in Japan.
I just hope you guys stay safe. Well, I think we've got a good balance between that. He's super cautious. You're really good with bikes. You're really good with camping equipment. You're really good with like packing and organising stuff. So that's what you're really good at.
What are you good at? Oh, you're waiting for me to...
Fucking wank stain. Fucking
I thought you were gonna...
big old skid mark. What am I really good at for, Ginge? Oh, Monkey D. Felix, 27 months, mate. Tier 1 for 27 months. Congrats on 100k. Well deserved.
These two are going to die. Don't say that.
And Fanscapes. Thank you so much. Yeah, we're absolutely going to die.
I'm not going to die.
Dude, if we ever get in some sketchy shit, I know you're going to flee. You're gonna flee.
I'm not going to flee. I'm just not going to get into it in the first place. Like,
But yeah, the main thing that gets me is like how crazy like the world's weather systems are getting right now. But I was saying along this journey, what would be really cool is just stop off and do some like work for experiences. Just picking up like different trades and skills. And I don't know, if we go past like, say if a natural disaster did happen nearby, or some sort of like charity, or I don't know, elephant sanctuary, to be able to actually do some like charity work as well. I don't know. What's going to feel fulfilling? I'm in the pursuit of fulfillment. So Pez is just a guest, more or less. I'll keep the spirits high. Nah, actually, I don't even believe that. I don't know.
midlife crisis makes people crazy. I see.
Yeah.
So is this a midlife crisis for us? It
Possibly.
could be if we get killed.
I watched this Sadhguru video that basically said 33. 33 is like a very prime age, he said. 33 is where shit will start shifting really quickly in your life, and you can either resist it. What's the old Orion J quote? The one that he says to Yoshtola, 100 peasant points for whoever gets it. What did he say in the trailer? Saying about your fates, you can either accept it or deny it, but you can't change it. That wasn't it. But it was, yeah. Gingers don't do charity though. Yeah, they do just take.
Oh, do I?
Also learn the local laws and stuff. Yeah. Living in North Korea, watching videos not made in North Korea is a crime. Holy crap, unit. I hope you've got a VPN on. Please have a VPN on. You could just live out a Final Fantasy game doing Monster Hunter Quest. Kind of going being on like being Bart's, Bocco, and just riding. Bloody hell, Tash. Quiet down, Gil. But if I had to do like if we were to do a Final Fantasy adventure, like every Final Fantasy game, what country it most resembles. Obviously, you've got Bali for like 10. Like,
Yeah.
Bali would be so dope.
Hello there.
Hello there.
Hello. Accept or change. What is it? Destiny. We can either accept it. No, fate. Was it fate or destiny? Which bit of Kingdom Hearts bullshit was it? Destiny. We can either accept it or run from it, but we cannot deny it. Yeah, it's true, man. For me, I could easily just be like having a midlife crisis or running away from things, but it doesn't feel like that. It doesn't feel like that, especially with how long I've been wanting to do something like this. It feels like I'm running towards something. It feels like I'm going for something that I've wanted to be doing a really long time. And I've had all of these like massive questions and like daydreams of doing something like this, going out and like chasing down fulfillment, being like back up against the wall. That's what I really miss. I really had a childhood with my back up against the wall. And I miss that because you feel alive. You feel alive when you're a bit on that edge. So, I don't know, maybe it's just like a little bit of an adrenaline junkie thing. But
See, I've never really had that.
yeah, because you've pretty much had a chill
Cushioned upbringing.
So what's your push for it then? What's...
Just that I want to see the world, and like, there's not just the small pocket you live in. And
Yeah.
yeah.
Expand perspective, expand the horizons.
Exactly, but you're running towards things, not away from.
Yeah, and it's just like at this point in time, there's such an ability to just completely deviate life into any different course or direction. And the thing that really fucking eats my soul up, what really gets me, is just the number of people who have wasted their life for the concept of money. I don't have a lot of money for this. Believe me, I'm not doing this because it's really cushion.
No.
I'm shoestringing this.
I'm already worried about money.
Yeah, the worry's there, but I
Yeah.
mean, you've had a harder time,
Yeah.
like, reconciling it. But just, I've come from a family of thieves who literally, like, wasted their life just to acquire a bit of fucking money. Like, they just handed over any codes of ethics or morals, just, like, wasted their life, rotted in prison because of it. And that's the extreme version, but everyone else I see is doing the same thing. Just rotting in jobs they don't fucking like, you know? Sitting on hordes of wealth, but just because it's tied up in their house and they don't have the savvy on how to tap into it, Just so many people just waste their life for what? For what? So that you can make sure that you're secure, not just for tomorrow, but for a month from now, and 6 months from now, and a year from now. And suddenly you're just living in just comfort. And it's not even comfort, you know. And I was saying this to you the other day. I was like, the whole thing about actually going out and meeting other people and trying to do something, like helping people or doing something for people, I've tried to do that here in this country. I think people are just far too blind to actually recognise any kind of altruistic or any kind of community, any kind of camaraderie. It's dead in this country. I don't know. I might be projecting my own POV, but I always said I would love it if the world worked. If how enthusiastic people got when they got a promotion at work, or they won the lottery, or they found 50 quid on the floor. If people got as happy as they did for that as when they saw someone that they had an opportunity to help. If somebody needed something and you had the capacity to help them and you ran at it with that same kind of... What kind of world we would live in? It'd be a fucking beautiful place.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is, when you do run at that kind of thing, you do get just as much fulfillment, if not 10 times more. I don't know why it takes so many people their whole lives to realise that money and fucking materials and items ain't gonna bring them shit. Jack shit in terms of happiness. And I just see so many people who are lost. I see like friends who can't even connect, like especially amongst like what was our friendship group. Have you just noticed everyone's starting to fall off because everyone's just getting really like fucking self-absorbed in what they're doing. I see parents who can't even connect or give a shit about what they're doing. Your parents don't give a fuck that you're cycling the world. He told them he's cycling the world. No, what was their first question at the dinner
You're
table?
going to get travel insurance.
Oh, you're going to get travel insurance? And was that it?
I think after I told them a few more times, like, and explained what I was actually doing there a bit more, like, go for it, yeah. But
yeah,
I think people are just too caught up in their own stuff, like, especially at the moment with all COVID and that. I think people are just so want to get
just so self-absorbed in their
which
mundane lives.
I don't think it's always intentional. I think it's just a mindset that you get sort of.
That's exactly what it is. I don't know what it is, but there is this like vacuum. There's like this thing that just pulls you and sucks you towards it, where you just get fucking indolent in your mind and you just start shutting things out, not giving a shit. You just become, I don't know what it is, but I can feel this real nasty pull into just your laziest selves. I don't know whether it's social media that's doing it. I don't know whether it's, I don't know what it is. There's probably like a ton of factors. Nothing's in an echo chamber, but I don't know. I see so many people getting pulled by this. I don't know. It's turning everyone into drones. I can really feel it. Yeah. I don't like it. I really don't like it. I don't know what I'm trying to articulate. I don't know if you guys vibe anything like that. Like, how many of you would say like you're really fulfilled, or that like fulfillment came naturally to you, or have you really had to work at it? Like, I don't know why I kind of like maybe expected. Oh. Yay. I suppose many are trying to protect their lives that they forget to live.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly that. I mean, I've literally seen people who have said, oh, I dream.
I can't see where your camera is.
I dream of travelling. I dream of...
Is that Pinky?
Oh, right in the mouth. Hello, Pinky. Pinko. Yeah. Oh, bless her. I'm not fulfilled, but I know I will be because I don't want a lot. That's good. That's good. I also liked what Callum said to me the other day. He's like, what are your plans? I was like, I'm not going to fix the plans too hard in stone. He said, that's good because plans can't go wrong if you don't have any. That's kind of true. But yeah, like basically I kind of look, zombification of the nation. Yeah, it's pretty much that. And I kind of attribute it to like loads of different things, that there's a lot of our primal selves that we're not fucking tapping into. Like, we're not supposed to, as human beings, supposed to be performing in these weird jobs and weird roles. And I don't know. Things have just got so unnatural at such a fast pace because of how quickly tech is evolving. And I think there's two sides to it. It's kind of like you can go rapidly through like every desire possible. You can go through drugs, you can go through drink, you can go through careers, you can travel, you can do all these things like at such a faster pace that I kind of feel like you can either burn yourself out at a far quicker rate and I guess it's the one thing that I like about myself is that I can quickly suss when something is going to run out of how much value it can give me. You know what I mean? It's like, this can only go so far. I guess that's why I got like a little bit with video games. I think it's where like Asmongold's got as well. Like, he's finally got to the stage where he's like realizing all the other tenets of his life have started like getting neglected.
I haven't really looked since the Asmongold drama stuff, but it seems like he's getting burnt out.
So you live at your ex's. Well, me and Tash decided to call it a day as we had the puppies. So we're actually just staying through with the pups, but we're always going to stay, for the kids. But it's not a breakup like that. It's kind of just being like, well, we've been friends for a long time, haven't we? We've not actually been like an intimate relationship. It's like, yeah, we've actually kind of been like that. It's like, well, why don't we just like recognise that that's what we actually are? Cool. So let's just be a couple of mates. Aside from tech making life too convenient, there's also the fact that people are able to get into contact with other people with the same mentality and block out opposing viewpoints too easily. I think that's what I shouldn't let it bother me so much, but just looking too much into the social discourse and just recognizing.
Oh, I mean, like people who just block out opinions.
Just how absolutely wacky it's got.
Yeah.
Like, it's got crazy, and this is the thing. It's like I always think that when I'm talking about these like things in modern life being so unfulfilling and just being like these traps, like these snares, these vices that just catch you, fuck your hormones up, and then to the point your mind is so boggled, so clouded that you can't get out of it. I mean, this all comes back from school. Like, how fucking wank was school? Like, what the hell did school teach us? Diddly jack shit. Like, it really annoys me because I start thinking like conspiratorially that it's all constructed just to make us like passive and docile. And I don't think it's intentional. I don't think there's some big agenda 21. I just think that the only value that people have is what they contribute to capitalism. That's all that matters. The value of you is based on how much money you pull in the job that you play. Carl next door is a fucking great musician and he's really talented. But because there's not much money to be made in music, right, and it's super competitive, he's useless. He's a waster. He's a dosser.
Yeah.
He's a tosser. Like, and it's just like, oh, just simply because he's not contributing to capitalism. The education system is stuck in the 19th century. It's crap.
It is bad. They don't teach you any life lessons or anything like that. And
what happened to us, I don't know if you remember it, 2 months before we were finishing school, we had a stranger come in. We had to go in the room. They'd sit us down. They'd be like, so what do you plan on doing for the rest of your life? I'd be like,
I don't remember that.
I'd be like, I don't know. And they're like, well, if you don't know what to do, go to university, pick up a general degree, because general degrees really go far. English or history are two good ones. Do you want us to sign you up now?
That's what I remember that bit. I remember them asking me, are you going to university? And I was like, no, I'm not going to university. Well, okay, then we're done with you. Like, you go and do what you want to do.
Yeah, you're not going to be a good metric on our books because you're not going to uni.
But if you said you were going to uni, they'd be like, oh yeah, which one are you going to? And I was like, I'm not going.
Yeah. School was brainwashing shit. There's so much brainwashing shit going on, man. And the reason I say I wonder if I'm projecting that, I don't think I am. Because when you just look at the sheer number of people who are living depressed, miserable, discontented lives, when you look at how messed up social media has got people's heads where they can't even hold like a singular, like consistent world view, do you know what I mean? it's more than just down to a single person. When it's happening on such a macro level, there is something fucked up in our society right now, and the only way I can see escaping it right now is to go and do a trip like this, is to really get out there, because these could also be first world problems. Like, they really could. Because I say it, when I went to Philippines, and when you go to poorer parts of the world, and people, they need to form a community to get by. They actually, and you see the smiles on these people's faces. They've got jack shit, but they are smiling.
You want to be like them. You want to be smiling all the time. And
Yeah.
I mean, they probably have got problems themselves, but it's obviously. But
Hey, well, hey there, Pez. I thought you'd be exploring a jungle or something right about now. It's a Nagi. Soon, man. Forest. I love forests, and we're just going to go live in the forest like a little elven boy. Open-mindedness isn't encouraged anymore. Or independent thinking.
who was it? It was Neil deGrasse Tyson, that wasn't it?
What was that?
He hates it when people tell their kids off for jumping puddles and things like that.
Oh yeah, that was a great. Yeah. He said, like, if he sees a parent as a kid's going up to the puddle.
Yeah, and they say don't do that. It's like, don't jump in it.
Yeah,
and it's just killed their enthusiasm to go on.
That was that kid about to experience how jumping into a puddle, how interacting with that happened, and it's like you instantly crush that like exploration, and that shit's been happening from like day one. Like, I told my high school I want to do art for a living, and they laughed at me. Honestly, when I've said to people that I want to go for a long distance cycle for as far around the world as I can, had the same reaction. Or just, but what are you going to do for money? No, I get that, but what job are you going to do? Like, so but your money, like the job and the money, like. It really fucking pisses me off that there's so many people who... I get why they do it. They've spent their whole life... They've literally given their entire life to their job and in the pursuit of just money. And it would be impossible for them to accept any other reality where they didn't have to do that. Do you know what I mean? People have to convince themselves that they had to do that. That they had to fucking hand over their life. That, and it's so weird when I say to people that we're going to do this travel, they're not interested in us doing it. They instantly project themselves into it.
Well, I wish I could be doing.
Or like, they'd either go, I wish I could, or I would do that, or I would do that, but I think it's irresponsible to, or well, if in another, and it's like, I don't get what that is, but people just instantly project what they see as like sensible or worth pursuing. Even mum and sister a little bit. Get a real job. Oh man, I mean, having YouTube, the number of people who just stare at me and they're like, that's not a real job. What's your real job? I'm like, no, that's it. I better play games. And they're like, oh, right, so you're like really, really good at games then? No, I'm terrible, quite frankly. So why do people watch you? Because I make up things that could happen in the story, but 9 times out of 10 don't. You're acting as if they're worried that you aren't producing to the workforce. I do not think that's the idea behind them asking. People so focused on money, they become less human. It's sad. Yeah, man. Like the thing that really crept up on me, I don't know why. I mean, there was 2 things. Like the concept of time. I had like this day where just like the concept of time really crept up on me. It's like they were saying that even Bill Gates, the richest man in the world, couldn't buy an extra minute.
Yeah. And
it's just like, damn, man, like time is the most valuable thing on the planet. It truly is. And the way we exchange it sucks, man. It really fucking sucks. And that might be like really privileged. Like I tend to think that is that a super privileged view to be like, oh, we shouldn't waste our lives working. Like, because obviously throughout history, people have had to like work their fucking knuckles to the grind. Like my grandparents will say, oh, well, you just want to go flitting off. But what I realised, I was like, yeah, but you know what you guys had? you had that family structure, you had that community structure. You know, the reason why you on average their generation on average stayed in the workplace, one job their whole life. And in that job, they had camaraderie. They had a sense of like employees actually employers caring about their employees. Right now, you're fucking disposable. The average 26-year-old has gone through 5 jobs. Right. It's completely different. It's a completely different era. And while it was like harder back then, and they struggled, and there was hardship, who's the fucking... All that shit was character building as well. For sure.
Yeah.
You know, my granddad harkens to how good we have it now, yet why is it that he always harkens back to how happy he was when they used to just like go roaming the streets and playing cricket and all that sort of, going to the dances and shit. Like, it was a little bit more pure back then. Now what have we got? Clubbing, the bloody pub. Fuck me. Go to the cinema and spend 20 bloody quid on a ticket and some popcorn. Fucking hell. I was trying to find fulfillment in this like little structure. And, you know, we'd go to like the cinema, you go to a meal, you go to this and that. I'd look at my bank statements. I was blowing like £1,200 out of the water every month. Like 1,200 quid. And I couldn't think of a single fucking thing that I had for it. I had nothing for it.
Has a rum gone to your head yet? Not
I've
yet,
only
but
had
had
one.
glass,
We need
so-
more. We need more, and then I'm already rambling. One rum in. I'm a potato inspector, and it's the most mind-numbing job in the world, but I'm living paycheck to paycheck, and I haven't figured out how to break free of the cycle yet, but I keep telling myself one day, that's the hardest thing, and why I'm so grateful to you guys, is when you're paycheck to paycheck, your options are so limited. It really does suck. And you guys gave me that ability to just get ahead a little bit. Who's running paycheck to paycheck?
I mean, I was doing it before I quit mine, and that's probably like the best. I know a lot of people probably would find it very, very scary to do, but it was one of the best things I've done.
Yeah.
Easily, like.
Yeah.
It just takes a lot of courage to do it, though.
It takes faith. It just takes confidence and faith in yourself, right? For sure. I was a killing floor butcher and then did Christmas trees, then wanted to kill animals again. I hear that's a really depressing job, though. I hear that people who work on like animal factory lines, that shit is hard and sad. This generation has TikTok and YouTubers. And it's really embarrassing, to be honest. The one thing that I hated about what I started getting into is when you start making content just to appeal to people. And I saw this woman who had this massive, there was like a trend on Twitter, like the social media sickness. This woman who had this massive channel, it was like a family channel. She basically had a video that said, "We're heartbroken." And it's her and her son in the car, and they're talking about something that's happened, and they're crying. And then she forgets to cut the end of the video. And it's her going, right, pretend to be crying. Right, no, cry. No, move your mouth like that. Right, now look really like you're crying. And the kid's going, but I am really crying, Mum. I'm saying, she's like, yeah, but you've got to show it. You've got to show it. Put your head here. Put your head... Wow. Your child is crying and all you can do is care about how it fucking looks on the thumbnail. Like... And there's something that, I mean, YouTube is not an easy fucking job. Everyone thinks it's an easy job, but it's really not. It's one of the hardest things. Like, imagine every day at work, you had like 100 or 200 or whatever people commenting about how you performed that day. And you could see a graph and it would show you precisely how well you're doing versus last month. And just, I don't know, when everything gets broken down in analytically like that, all it does is just, it turns you into a shell of a person who you just become something that is there to please an algorithm and you stop becoming a human being.
Yeah, and it becomes natural to do that. Like, you start thinking to yourself, am I doing a good job? Like, am I appeasing
Yeah.
the higher ups and stuff like that. And
Yep, and then you've got YouTube putting on the pressure on top, being like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna reward you if you post every day." It doesn't matter about quality; it's just about quantity. So if you get into vlogs, if you do daily stuff, like basically if you hand over your fucking life, and that's not why I got into YouTube. I got into YouTube so I didn't have someone else to answer to. That I didn't have a fucking boss that I had to. Cult members are more valuable than money. We definitely need to start a cult.
would you? Should we start a cult? Who wants to be part of our cult?
What kind of cult would it be? If there was ever a cult you would join,
Would it be our cult?
what sort of things would have to ideologically be at the centre of it? Honestly, I think we should just get a bike packing cult going where we just cycle around the world, dropping every country's psychedelics. Potato cult. I saw that. The mother is crazy. Yeah, I watched that. It was very cringe. Very cringe.
Lagerfeld cult.
Some people really take life too serious about creating memories and having a great time to make the most money. And not to make the most money. That's the thing. Even that sort of freaks me out when you start trying to trawl back through your memories and you're like, there's only like a very select handful of ones that stick out. And even then, it's not like the whole day, or it's not like a lot of it. It's just like a snippet. And everything, and even scientists have said that most of those memories aren't even accurate either.
No.
They're mostly inaccurate. So it's like, considering memories construct who you are, and most of it isn't even real, it isn't even there. But have you guys ever done this? There's a few times, I can still remember it now, I've done it 3 times. Have you ever done that like mental snapshot thing? Where you've been in a place and you've been like, right, I'm going to commit this all to memory. I'm going to commit this moment. I remember when I was 14 walking from school and I said, I'm going to commit this point to memory. And when I'm older, and I don't know, I like cast it out into the future of myself to be like, oh, who will I be at that point? But I know I'll remember back here. I don't know. But it still sticks in my mind. And that's what I want to do on this. We got to do more of that, because there's something about it when you actually decide to commit it to a different part of your brain, it somehow actually stays. The Cult of Dark Souls. Dude. Andy is my friend my friend Callum is a pastor. He's got the whole he's got the certificate. He's a pastor in the Church of Dudism.
What do they practice?
Just being a dude, just being like a really cool, like genuine dude.
And you actually have to get a certificate for that.
Yeah. Callum's one.
How'd you get that?
Huh? I don't know. I mean, you just go online. You
Just be one anyway. And we're not a dude.
Oh, Andy's also a minister. Nice one, man. Preach to us.
Yeah, that's what I thought you were saying. He's a minister in the Church of Dudes.
You mean we're not one already? What a cult. Yeah, maybe we are. Cult of hobos. I mean, that's actually what we're going to be.
Hobos.
Well, actually, I think hobos are people
Nomads.
who travel round.
I'd rather be a nomad.
What do you think our second channel should be called? Wandering peasants, nomad peasants, roving peasants, roving homos. Roving hobos, not roving homos. The Cetra cult. Bruh, I'm literally following the path of the Cetra, man. My whole life is playing out Final Fantasy VII Remake. Aerith spoke to me through the plants. I'm literally
No
playing.
Way home. The journey of a peasant.
Wandering peasants, obviously.
I think the Wandering Peasants is good.
Yeah.
But you weren't sure if you wanted to keep it in line with the other, like this channel, weren't you?
Well, the only reason I
then I
said that
suppose-
is, do you know how embarrassing it is when somebody who's completely not into gaming or anything, like when some 60-year-old person, or like I've had to go into the bank, and the bank manager's been like, oh, so what's your channel name? I'm like, Final Fantasy Peasant, and it's. I get a weird look every time.
Is it will come in a bit of an issue? Is in Japan Because then we'll be the wandering farmers.
Yeah,
Because
we'll
then-
be the wandering farmers. But also, I'm wondering if we're actually in a poor country and we say we're the wandering peasants, will they feel insulted?
Yeah.
I don't know. Wandering peasants.
The Hobots.
The Hobots. I mean, we're both called. The other thing we're going to have to deal with is when people ask what our names are, and we're going to have to try to explain that we're both called Jakes. The roving Jakes. The jiggly Jakes. Bikepacking Jakes. Big junk Jakes. Junky Jakes. Oh, Jeffrey, mate. Bro. Orange ring. Thank you, ma'am. I'm 42 and been working since 14. Multiple years, working 60 hours a week. God damn, man. I'm being miserable. I am homesick with possible organ failure in my GI system. All I hear from work is, when will you be back? Work is piling up. Dude.
It's bad.
It's bad.
Is. I had that. I had it when I was at work. My granddad passed away, and they're more interested in me coming back in and telling me like I shouldn't have taken more time off because my granddad had passed away, and it just fucking it fucking sucks.
It dehumanises you, man. It really does. And that's the thing. So many people have just been sold this false promise that if you just work hard and knuckle down, that your life will just be fulfilled. And most people, they just get to retirement age when their body is blown and their energy is gone, and any motivation, any sense to like go out and pursue dreams or desires is gone. It's gone at that point. And I'm not about never working. Of course, you've got to fucking work, but I don't get why people just don't do like the 5 year on, 1 year off method. Or you get people start looking at like more interesting ways of doing it, like 6 months on, 6 months off. You've got Scandinavian countries. Scotland's also starting it, the 4-day work week. They're finding that they can shave an extra day off the work week and people are still just as productive. I think Henry Ford, he found this out because he wanted to sell all their employees Ford cars and they want them to be able to have longer to go on holidays, advertising the Ford cars. So he cut their work days down and productivity.
Yeah.
So guess what? You don't have to fucking treat people like slaves. You don't have to have them there 9 to fucking 5. You don't have to have a manager, breathing down their goddamn neck for somebody to be a responsible person and get their job done. Sure, some people are, but it does annoy me how dehumanizing the workplace is.
Yeah.
Sucks. And yeah, I mean, I'm too much of an arrogant little bastard that the first time a CEO came up, he's a big Scottish burly fella, and he's like, "Oi, listen here, laddie." I said, "Mate, fuck off. I don't give a shit who you are. I'm walking out of here. The second you don't treat me like a human, I ain't playing ball. I don't know why anyone would." They need to bring retirement down.
Yeah, they need to do that.
We just need to find, because we're going into this transition period where robots are taking over our bloody jobs anyway. Like we're going to become pretty much redundant in the workforce anyway. So what do humans do with their time instead? What do we do?
What was that show? What was that? It was Love, Death and Robots, wasn't it?
Oh, Jazura, mate. 10 months.
Fuck the system.
Fuck the system.
What was that Love, Death and
Rage
Robots
against the machine.
episode?
Huh?
There was a Love, Death and Robots episode like that, wasn't there?
Which,
Where the robots are taking over everything. Was it
Yeah.
that? No, I'm thinking of Wall-E, wasn't it? Where they just
I still ain't seen. I ain't seen
The
one.
human race just gets fat and travels around on a big spaceship because they've like fucked the Earth up and don't do anything. Like, it could happen like that. Like people may be just so brain dead now that they don't really know what to do with themselves. Like,
Yeah.
and I think that would happen.
And
if
it's the slippery slope of convenience.
If they did do that tomorrow, where they were like, right, your job's been replaced by robots, we're giving you like $2,000 a month to live. People would know what to do with themselves.
This is the thing. It's like when they talk about UBI. Should we all get £600-800 a month without having to work? No, take away the welfare ceiling instead. But yeah, I do wonder what would people do with that time. And right now, fucking nothing. Which is why education has to be improved. Got to go back to square one. I'm working on bringing the 4-day week to my employer permanently. Yeah. And that's kind of what has kind of emerged out of COVID. There's a few good things that have merged. You know, people working from home more, working a bit less.
Yeah,
I think
but
it's good.
Even then, like that was a thing that was said at the start. Like they were saying, "Oh yeah, this could be really, really good. We can work from home." And now companies are actually that's not working out. We're gonna. I know loads of people that are going back to work properly because they're just like.
Oh, I did see a thing where basically employers, they started basically putting spy cams into their employees' computers, like basically webcams that at any moment the employer can just switch it on and see what they're doing. You could just be a world of alcoholics and drug addicts if that happens. The thing is, there's not been enough studies on UBI, but what they actually found is that wasn't the case. People didn't spend their extra money on booze and fags and drugs. No, there was some cases of that, but the majority, people were actually able to get themselves off the street, and it actually started reducing the amount of drug abuse that was going on. Some people stopped working more, but what they found, it was to go back into school. It was to look after their kids. It was to pursue find a better job. I don't know, UBI is a super interesting subject. People think it's like this socialist communist thing. Fucking communism. But
Oh, yeah, my brother's called me that before.
I guess I'm a bit of a lefty. And people stopped eating as much meat over COVID, which makes me very happy. And I put it like this, I don't want to push my vegan agenda on anyone, but have you ever wondered why in those alien movies, why we're so scared of aliens? Because we're scared that they would come down and do to us what we've done to animals.
What, eating us?
Cage us and use us as a resource.
See, that's why I don't watch The Matrix.
Yeah?
I haven't seen The Matrix.
Yeah, you haven't seen it. You've not seen The Matrix because you got freaked out.
And when I was a kid, I saw one of my mates got really into The Matrix, and I remember him putting it on, and I just could not watch it as soon as I saw the scene when Neo gets a rebirth thing and he's been pulled out.
And he gets
this,
the tube
big
out of
battery,
his mouth.
and it's just like, it freaked the shit out of me. Like, especially the fact it could be happening right now and we don't even realise it.
Yeah. Matrix 4, man. I reckon it's going to get juicy. Anything happening in the TV space or the movie space?
Shang-Chi's out.
Has anyone seen Nine Strangers? That was really...
Have you watched any of it?
Yeah, I watched the whole lot. Nine Strangers. That was interesting. You vegan pusher. Yeah, man, it's hard not to push it a little bit. I know, what other people eat shouldn't be anyone's business, but you know what it's like. You get passionate about some things, you can't help sliding it in. We could knit for orphans when robots take over. Vegan gonna make you skinny.
You just eat lots of chips.
Does that look like skinny skin to you? No wonder peasants cry they don't eat meat. I've become soft and snowflakey. My testosterone has depleted. Jake Moogle, take it easy, man. Take it easy. So did we cover everything we want to cover? We showed Doges. We watched dank trailers.
Was there any trailers we missed?
I don't think so. Whatever came out of the PlayStation.
I can't remember.
Waiting on the Witcher series, next season of that. What else has come out?
You haven't seen any of the What If stuff yet?
Bro, rereading what they taught in school in sociology, they were teaching us stupid bar shizzle.
You haven't watched What If yet, have you?
Is that Reservoir Dogs or Reservation Dogs? Sorry, what?
What If? You haven't watched
Oh,
that
no,
yet?
I haven't seen that yet.
Has anybody else watched the Marvel What If series yet?
The animated thing.
I think it's pretty good. Some of the stories are a bit weird, but...
Yeah, I need to watch that. Yeah, Vexkin, man. Project Eve was so interesting. So that's a brand new IP, right? That's not connected to any other universe or series, right? Are you playing Tales of Arise, Pez? At some point in the unforeseen horizon.
6 years' time.
6 years from now. Yeah, watch the new God of trailer, man.
If there's anything else we haven't watched.
Just a brand new IP from a Korean studio. Mm-hmm. Did you see the trailer for Hawkeye Marvel series?
Oh, no, you haven't seen that yet? No.
I saw it for, what's her face? Who's the chick? The archer chick with the purple. I saw that.
Kate Bishop.
Kate Bishop. Yeah, I saw all that. Right, has this just come out? Oh,
It's like
Orky Boy.
it's almost like Die Hard.
Yeah.
To me, it reminds me of Die Hard. I don't know what it is.
Yippee-ki-yay!
This is the first
It's set during
Christmas we've
Christmas,
had
so
together in years.
Where? Oh! Oh, I thought we were talking about in the Marvel game. I thought we were talking about the game. Oh, shit.
No,
Shit. What is this, a film?
no, it's a series. A 6-episode series they're doing.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. So is this post him being Ronin or pre-Ronin?
Post.
Post.
Yeah, it's after.
This is the first
All the stuff now is
Because
after
he
Lion
went
King.
to be a good dad, didn't he?
Yeah.
in years.
I love you guys.
His family has such thin plot armor.
Roger's the music.
Roger's the musical. Yeah, because he's well, he's not dead now. He's old. He's just an old man.
We don't really know what happened to. I'm guessing he died in. But we haven't seen Steve since the end of Endgame, and it's like he was an old man. So I'm guessing he may have just gone to an old folks' home or something. Like that.
I saw another really cool thing, a theory today about why Thanos. You know when Steve Rogers is holding Thanos' hand.
Yeah.
And he's like growling, and Thanos kind of goes like that for a second, and he sort of like looks. It's because, and it's backed up by the comics, Steve made contact with the Soul Stone on the pinky, which made Thanos able to see a snapshot of all of Steve's life. And that's why he had that super kind of like intriguing sort of look, because he was actually looking through Steve Rogers' life.
I just thought it was like. I just thought it was like that Steve just managed to hold his hand up and he put so much effort.
Yeah,
into
it probably
else.
probably is that, but that's just a little fan theory, because in the comics, Thanos touches it.
Yeah.
With some other galactic chick.
I'm making up for some lost time.
Nice.
Authorities are wondering if the masked vigilante who terrorized the city's underworld is back.
That's right. Yeah, that's right.
The past has caught up with me.
Should we be worried?
No, it's nothing. I'll be home for Christmas. I promise.
Roger touched the Mind Stone. Yeah. Is this loud enough?
When I wore this suit, I made a whole lot of enemies.
You're a Hawkeye!
Who the hell are you?
Some people have actually called me the world's greatest archer.
Are you one of those people?
It's the most wonderful.
Hey, babe, I should be back in a day or two. Hang on a second.
With the kids jingle belling and everyone telling.
Things have gotten
Okay.
more complicated.
So he's got a Bond suit on. It's just like some Bond. Die Hard. Okay. I gotta see. I gotta go back to that. With the other Marvel characters.
Yeah.
Right.
The Hulk. You got Thor. Loki.
Who's that? Who else we got? Iron Man. That's Tony. I can't tell. Is that It's supposed to be War Machine or something? I always feel like people find these more stripped back kind of Marvel films, you know, like what Black Widow's one was, you know, where it doesn't have the superhero scenes.
Definitely like that.
I think people have got so normalised how dramatic it is with like the big heroes that these sort of.
It's just some
Do you
Christmas.
think so?
Always like when Hawkeye.
Like the underdogs just get so shat on. The actual humans who have crafted their skills, they're like,
Yeah.
you're shit, mate.
It's like, yeah.
Oh, okay. Damn, man. The MC Universe is pumping it out. Pumping. Is that a new Eternals trailer? Is that the old one?
Have you seen the new Eternals trailer?
Yeah, M-rated Wolverine game coming out. M-rated, it has to be. Yeah.
Have you seen the new Eternals trailer?
Is this a new
Well, not
one?
brand new, but they've done like a couple now.
I don't think I have, because I don't recognise whatever's on that thumbnail. I used to have such a hard crush on Angelina Jolie.
What's in the box?
She's aged a
is my
bit now,
weekly
but
Hello Fresh.
Still would. Can you guys hear that? Growling puppies. I need Rogers the musical. Have any of you seen many musicals? I grew up with my nan, so I've watched millions. Probably
They
like
got Back to the
all
Future.
of them.
They got the Back to the Future musical out in London now.
Oh my god, the Rick and Morty.
Oh, yeah.
The Rick and Morty live action that's actually got Doc Brown. Who's seen it? It's so, oh my god, how is he gonna pull off freaking Rick Sanchez? Oh, it is so weird to see live action Rick and Morty. I don't think it will feel right. Angelina Jolie in Marvel, yeah, she's in this Eternals.
Just see. Yeah, this is it.
5 years ago, Thanos erased half of the population of the universe. But the people of this planet brought everyone back with a snap of a finger. The sudden return of the population provided the necessary energy for the emergence to begin.
Okay. Oh man,
How long do we have?
7 days.
that made my stomach churn.
What's in the
Just like whenever
Like
those like
tsunamis.
yeah, those environmental movies
Eternals.
just freak me out.
We came here 7,000 years ago to protect humans from the deviants.
Deviants, which is what Thanos is.
Why didn't you guys help fight Thanos? Or any war, all the other terrible things?
Thanos, he's gone hardcore
We were
British.
instructed not to interfere in any human conflicts unless deviants are involved.
By who?
Holy shit, is that?
We need to find the others.
Is it like Galactus or something? Is it
Galactus is part of their.
I haven't seen some of them for centuries.
Yeah, there's Angelina.
Hello?
This is what the end of the world looks like. At least we have front row seats.
You know what's never saved the planet? Your sarcasm.
Okey pokey, man. Man, the MC universe is getting ridiculous at
Love
this
these
point. Like,
people
shit is
since the day we
escalating so
arrived.
quickly.
When you love something,
He's a handsome man. Yeah, like perfect jawline. Ooh-wee. Okay, some finger spoops. Go on, gal. Go on, you old gal. Hello.
Any of them.
She's getting tainted.
MCU Superman.
It seems, yeah, MCU.
I bet you built the perfect suit.
Literally.
Well, what's this even made of? Vibranium?
Fall collection. IKEA.
That's cool. That has such a different vibe to like anything else
Yeah.
floating around.
That's what Marvel's gonna do now. They've done like
They need to branch.
they've done the American sort of like superhero sort of
Yeah.
typical stuff. They need to branch out.
Yeah, that's cool.
into-
I like that. I've never heard of Eternals. Yeah, it's part of that big old Phase 4 that's coming out in Marvel, which was also have. Did they confirm Fantastic Four was happening? That was an ad.
They haven't.
What's this guy doing?
That's an
You get
Is he one of the Eternals?
That's what doing their spare time.
Well, actually, in case no one's seen it, we've got to show Thor with his roommate. What was his name? Thor roommate. Have any of you
I
guys?
think I must have seen
Daryl.
this with Daryl's.
Is it this? No.
Yeah, it was one of those. Yeah,
Which one?
it's Team Thor.
Okay,
all
let's
part.
go for this. Have you guys ever seen this? Thor gets a flatmate.
Yeah, because he wasn't in Civil War.
Just taking a break.
Okay, let me turn it up. This cracks me up.
We had this really
cool adventure saving Earth, and I was pretty happy.
So
Anyway,
quiet.
so I needed some me time, and I came to Australia, and that's when I moved in with Daryl.
Hello.
And here we are. You know, it's a nice flat, as you can see, and we get along well. Yeah, I guess I just wanted to be around average, everyday people. And Daryl is an average, sort of everyday guy. So it works out well. While I'm here, I'm trying to get involved with the locals. And who's this purple weirdo?
Vision!
Surprised you actually knew who that was. You know, to give back to the community. Daryl here is helping me craft an electronic letter. I'm writing to Captain America and Iron Man. There seems to be something very intense going on between them, and I want to offer my help, my services. Dear Tony Stark, how's it going? I heard you and Captain America were having some relationship problems. Dear Steve Rogers, do you remember when I goaded you into killing those prisoners, and you made me swear to never tell the other Avengers? If there's any other secrets you need kept, just let me know, because I'm not up to much. What are you doing later?
I'm just working.
What's he doing?
He's working.
Keep out Daryl. Costume for battles. Little Mjolnir over here taking a nap. A little bit of something I've been roasting in the sun for a number of weeks now. And it's almost ready. Delicious. Question, what are Infinity Stones? A whole lot of information and ideas and what I like to call little clues speckled around the place. And who is the man in the purple chair? He's purple. He has a magic glove. Doesn't like standing up. Fury, what does he really know? And is Fury his real name, or is it actually pronounced Furry? Little Mjolnir here. Pair of sunglasses in case it gets bright on the Rainbow Bridge, which
That's
often does.
Swolnir.
Or if you lift up, what's he holding? Me.
Mjolnir holding a little
waking
Thor.
up in cutoffs.
Normal pants going in.
Marvel is going to dominate our lives forever.
Oh, by the way, have you heard from Tony Stark and Captain America?
They didn't contact you?
I haven't received a single phone call. 1 second, son.
Hey, T-Bone. How many times do we have to go over this? No amount of money is gonna get me to join your little pissing contest. What, here, talk to Thor.
Yeah.
He's sort of been waiting to hear from you. I have him right here. Oh, you can't right now? Okay.
Am I disappointed that they didn't invite me to fight with them? No.
He doesn't know how to get in touch with you.
I don't have a phone.
He doesn't have a phone.
Send a raven. To start my own team. Team Thor, of course. And it would be...
Do you remember how funny it was in Ghostbusters
And Daryl.
reboot?
I didn't see that.
Just us, right, D?
Yep.
What, Daryl or...
No, Chris Hendricks.
Oh, I loved it. No, I've not seen the Ghostbusters. Right. Pez, you get the best As I Swear. Yeah, this is so funny. And kind of inspired Ragnarok to be more comical. That's the thing. That's the route that my sister disliked. Like, she's been going on a Marvel spree. She just didn't like Guardians of the Galaxy or the comedy spree.
Oh no! See, they
and
needed
started going on.
Dark
I like
World.
it.
Thor
I
Dark
like
World
it.
was such easily one of the worst films they've done, and it just didn't put Thor. Thor didn't have his own thing. I don't think. But I think that Ragnarok was brilliant.
Yeah. You've seen Shang-Chi. It's awesome. Is it actually out?
Yeah, it's out. Yeah.
Oh, Shang-Chi was amazing. You have to see it, Pez. Yeah, I've heard that the martial arts in it is great. I've heard a lot of people saying that.
Yeah.
That really stands out. Have you seen Deadpool and Korg Reacts? No?
Have you not seen that?
Can you do me a favour, Pez? Drink more rum. All right, do you want to pour me a rummy bummy?
Do you need to answer a phone call as well?
Oh, do you?
Yeah, I'll be back in a second.
Well, I mean, I've pretty much wrapped up everything I wanted to in the stream, I think. At this point, it would just be pure ramble for ramble's sake, which
I just want to see you.
I know you guys don't like that. Hydrate with rum. So your dear mum? Yeah. Oh, Jazura, mate. 10 months. 10 months. Right, hydrate me up, Gingy boy. Has ever thought of doing a Q&A for 100k? Let's go. Q&A away. Should we put some background? Oh, purple rain. Oh, Novus. Holy moly, mate. You come to me at the 5th hour. When money is tightest and most needed for travel. Yopez, speaking of travels, thank you so much, mate. At least in the US, Michigan has Great Lakes and camping, especially in the upper half of the states, is beautiful and peaceful nature. Just thought, hope will go smoothly. May the adventure be fantastic. What are the rules over in the US with, like, camping? Are you allowed to just wild camp? It's kind of like a discretionary thing in most countries. It's like not fully legal, but it's provided you show up late, leave early, leave no trace. I want to try to do this on as much of a shoestring as possible. Even if I had the money to do it on like loads. I think there's something appealing about doing it in a really stripped back, like budgeted way. Where kind of if you go over budget, you need to go hungry a little bit. Or just eat plain rice. Oh, but thank you so much, Novus. You're absolute gem. Channel could be Primal Peasant. Primal Peasant. I have to start doing primal exercises. Maybe I'll go full hippie out there and I'll just start doing yogas in beautiful locations with hairy women. In Kansas, I'm sure a lot of the land is owned out there by farmers, so I couldn't say. That's the thing. I think that's what I'm going to do a lot of, is just speak to locals, chat with farmers. As long as you're friendly, I think there'll be a lot of like goodwill. People will just let you stay on the land for a bit. Like those guys living off £1 a day. Yeah, I've seen people doing these sort of travel things on like $10 a day. $10 a day doesn't sound much, especially here in the UK. Food prices are going nuts here in the UK. We have like a really big like shortage in our food supply going on. The food prices are just going nuts. I think I spend about £400 a month on food. That is for two of us though. So I'll be off for a bit. What have I missed? Absolutely nothing, Disgrace Star. Just sitting there rambling. Here it is, Pez. Is it the Korg? Go on, Korg me out. Hello, my name's Korg. Piss off, ghost.
Everybody thought I was completely crazy, and how could you possibly earn a living?
Oh, make sure I've not got this too loud. It's really loud.
Daddy needs to express some rage.
Well, hello there, and what's up, Reaction Faction? It's Deadpool. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button and follow me on Patreon. Last week, you all really liked my Cruella trailer reaction video.
Oh, people keep saying Cruella's really good. Has anyone seen it?
The f***ing dogs. So this
a lot of people saying it's great.
I'll be reacting to a trailer for a movie which I honestly thought came out like a year ago. Free Guy. Apparently it's this August. We also have a guest reactor this week, Korg, who was not my first choice, but apparently everyone else was too busy over on Disney+. Say hello, Korg.
Hello, I'm made of rocks. Thank you for having me, Paul. Sorry you're dead.
Jesus Christ. Let's take a look.
My name is Guy.
Oh, he's named Guy, like the movie's title.
That's pretty clever. Is it?
Actually, reacted to his new film.
Mondays, am I right, Joe? You said it, guys. Okay, let's just pause for a second to let everyone comment first, or this trailer gives away too much, or Ryan Reynolds is just me, which is super insulting, by the way. All done?
And I work at the bank.
Oh my god, him just referencing himself in Ryan Reynolds, like, as he's reacting to a thing, like, yeah, is this the fifth wall? I mean, we're so far beyond the fourth wall at this point. It's like the seventh wall, the fourth wall within the fourth wall. It's getting ridiculous at this point. Cruella is good, but it's missing a certain something.
I thought I had everything I needed, but then I met her.
Oh, Jodie Comer. God, I love her so much. Oh, I hope they don't fridge her.
What's fridging?
Well, it's the practice of killing off or hurting a female character in order to motivate her
Wait, did he say edging?
towards the main character.
Fridge her.
Fridge her?
Yeah. I think they said fridge. I don't think they said edge.
Needed. But then
Fridgy.
I met her.
Fridgy?
Oh, Jodie Comer. God, I love her so much. Oh, I hope they don't fridge her.
What's fridging?
Well, it's the practice of killing off or hurting a female character in order to motivate or torture the main character, also known as Deadpool 2. Thank you for asking.
Which is exactly what Nomura said he hated. He hated when that happened, and then he went and did nothing but that in Kingdom Hearts.
We call that bridge.
And FF15. Well, actually, that's more. Tabba.
Everybody down on the ground. Everybody except you. There's something inside you guys. I expected you to.
Hey, Fazscapes has rummed up as well. Hey.
Fine.
Bummy, bummy.
Oh my god! It's pretty strong run, actually.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's about your glasses. The glass tricker.
This world, it's a video game. You're not real.
Please stop my.
I'm the guy responsible for this world.
Any thoughts on our villain, Korg?
Looks like he's got 4 arms, and the 2 lower ones have got gloves on. I like them.
You have a Disney Plus show, don't you, face? Oh, God. Trademark infringement.
That mean that nothing you do matters? I am sitting here with my best friend trying to help him get through a tough time. Now, if that's not real, I don't know what is.
I know this world is just...
Oh, look at him go. That little blue shirt.
This film actually
His
out?
face is so punchable.
Thanks, guy.
I'm gonna be the great guy.
Well, enjoy your lifetime supply of virginity. Off you go.
This whole good guy routine is ruining the game. Terminate him.
That's Taika Waititi. He seems
It's
quite
just
nice,
Korg's
actually.
permanently happy face. I guess.
A rabbit.
Oh. Maybe this is the live-action Thumper we all haven't been waiting for.
Jump! Jump! Jump and catch the ball! No. Oh, useless.
Wow, body airbag. Love it.
I can't die.
Something bad's gonna eat up. There you go. Okay, this looks fun in a last days of Fox fire sale kind of way. Not sure if it was worth diverting Canadian Cumberbatch's little mind away from my next movie, or
He's
you know what, I'm
dumping
gonna
on his
give it,
own
I'll
film
give it a
from his
4
own
out of 5
from a
out of
different
5
character.
score.
I was raised by avocados.
Oh my God! Just kill me now.
Oh
any
my
tips
God.
on getting into the MCU there, Korg?
Have a dream, chase it, lose that dream, just sabotage all sorts of happiness in the pursuit of that dream, climb up to the peaks of that mountain, and when you get to the top, land at the bottom and realize you're never going to achieve that dream, and at that point, check your emails. Maybe you'll get something from your agent
That speaks
saying
to me on so many
Marvel
levels.
wants to talk.
That's to be us.
Oh, it really does.
Chase that dream.
Literally went through my mind. That's exactly how it's going to end for us. Fucking hell.
He says us climbing the mountain would actually end with us actually falling off the side of a real mountain.
Oh, I'm telling you. That's going to come back to haunt us, that is. Korg's going to just have predicted. Yeah. And then check your emails. Oh, dear. My cheeks hurt. Right. Let's go on the PlayStation store. Just as if they got anything else.
Project Magnum, what's that?
Project Magnum. Anything you want from us, guys, while we're on these last moments of the stream? Oh, man. I said it. I don't know if you watched my 100k, but just as the crew are leaving Midgar, man. Just as the crew are leaving Midgar. Just as the open world happens. Yeah, the first time I got a massive sense of awe in the video game. The only other time I got in is of the same potency. I know you got it too, but when you hit the crossroads in World of Warcraft, and you get that imminent sense of space and awe, that's what leaving Midgar was, man. Like that times 4.
Yeah.
Times 4. Now we've got to chase that shit for real. For a second, I thought that Big Gun Tunnels was the amalgam. The amalgam? Oh, what? The one that I said is that Galactus?
You get fit.
Go on, try to bust those moves still. I'll give you a tenner.
You switch energy.
Crank my shit up.
Energy
Go on,
prices
still.
are rising.
A tenner,
So
mate.
switch now to avoid paying more than you should.
Demonetised. Well.
Yeah, I've just been
You switch.
demonetised.
It's
Are you
probably
going to
time
finish
you
Horizon before you leave? I'm going probably after Scotland. I'm definitely just because there's so much for us to get at the moment.
Is this a DC?
Way more violent than Batman, as he
I
has
don't
Wolverine
follow
mixed
these.
in there. Then there's Super Soldier, a mixture of Superman and Captain America, whose real name is Clark Kent,
Amalgam
so
Universe.
no
Oh,
change
right,
there.
so I could
During World
mix
War II,
between
the
both.
government used samples of
Is it?
cells from an alien ship that crash landed in 1938.
don't
Then
know
they
this.
injected one of the samples into a young man named
All the
Clark
swastikas.
Kent in order to create a super soldier. Next is the most powerful being in the Amalgam Universe, Doctor Strange Fate. He's a mixture of Professor
Christ.
Doctor Strange
Doctor
Fate.
Fate and Doctor Strange mixed together would be incredible. You know Doctor Fate?
I don't know Doctor Fate.
You definitely played the Injustice games, didn't you?
Yeah.
Did you play Injustice 2?
Yeah.
Yeah, Doctor Fate was in that. You could play him in that.
Who was he? Because obviously I just spammed you down with Ares. all
That was in
every
the
day.
first one, yeah, but they removed Ares from the Doctor Fate.
Who was that? I literally can't picture mine. I played so much Injustice. Oh yeah. I cheesed with him as well.
Yeah, Doctor Fate, yeah.
Yeah. He was very cheesy. Okay. So you think it's saying it's Doctor Strange Fate or Nazi Super Soldier?
Parker, but the project was sabotaged
going on?
and only
Who knows?
and Doctor Doomsday, which is Doomsday and Doctor
Dr.
Doom.
Doomsday.
Kind of a weird combo, but
Going into the open
Next
world.
is the obvious
Absolutely.
combo of Darkseid and Thanos.
Thanos.
side.
Who's that a mix of?
Thanos and Darkseid.
Holy
Giving
shit.
us Thanos side. Then there's Thorion, a combo.
So Thor and
What's Fanscape's asking? I have a question for Eldrin. What is the best part of being friends with Pez?
oh, amalgam, as in literally amalgamation.
Yeah.
Holy moly.
What is the best part of being friends with you?
Yeah.
People don't answer this. I actually don't know. I can't do this sort of stuff.
He can't be sincere. He can't be genuine. I don't know if it's part of his childhood trauma or just being the sort of middling child that he was. Like, he's ready sorted. He's tikka masala.
What's the best thing
He's
actually
vanilla ice cream. Blend in the background. Let someone else do the talking.
The best
Hover
thing
on the fucking
About
sidelines.
being friends with Pez.
Yeah.
Is that I will always be better at him at DIY and stuff like that.
See, look at that. Look at that.
No,
Even his
it's-
attempts to be sincere have to be a slight.
I think actually one of the best things is you tell it how it is.
He
tells it how it is. Like he doesn't hold back. If he thinks there's something
saying,
you need to
"Oh,
hear,
that's true. That's true." Yeah. Like,
there's other things. As
yeah,
well.
we had that in Japan.
I don't want to be too.
Like, I'll always be straight with someone.
Yeah.
Even if I'm not happy with you, I'll tell them. I prefer that so much more over passive aggressiveness. There's nothing worse than passive aggressiveness. When someone's got an issue with you and they know and they're making you know, but they're just not saying it. That's the shit that you can't. You know what I mean? Just like thrash it out and move past it. What day are you having Manchester? Well, we're still not entirely sure whether we'll just go all the way up to Inverness. So our first Scotland trip.
Oh yeah, we've got to do that.
Yeah.
That's the thing is we've been talking so much
We
about
have.
the rest of the world. I just keep forgetting that Scotland.
Yeah. So we're here. We're.
Don't tell them too close. We're just around that area. I don't want them to come knocking on your door.
I don't care. I'm going to be
Go on,
gone.
then.
I'm going to be gone.
Zoom right into your address so they can see.
So we're thinking about because the train stops at Manchester, so we could either just stop there and just go
Well, it depends
past
on which train we
Hadrian's Hall
take. If we take the direct from
through the Yorkshire Dales. We will be coming to Glasgow. The kind of the route that we're actually thinking about is going to the Central Belt, which sort of
goes through Edinburgh.
it goes sort of up here, skirts round, goes through the Cairngorms National Park, and we decide here if we wanted to split off further, but then come back and then Loch Lomond, which is West Highland Way, into Glasgow, and then finish there. Pissed. How did we get to the Amalgam Universe? I don't even know what's happening in this stream, but I'm really enjoying it. I'm really enjoying it. Oh, Bounty Artist, thank you, mate. Congrats on that 100k. Damn impressed. I sneaked over that line. Side of me that feels I didn't even deserve it. I didn't deserve it. I stopped putting in effort. Stopped hustling for the channel, which I'm hoping to get that back. It's like, it's crazy. It's like, I kind of always thought in my head, if I could one day earn money and make a living playing Final Fantasy, life would just be sweet forever and ever, for all eternity. I would just do that shit forever. Nothing would ever stop me. But it doesn't work that way.
No,
it doesn't work that way. It doesn't matter how much you enjoy something or how long you think you're going to stick around. We're constantly evolving. We're constantly growing. And that's the main thing. I really do feel like we're supposed to like move on to new experiences and new horizons quicker than we often tend to do.
Well, it's the same with Asmongold, isn't it? Like, you would have assumed that he would be playing World of Warcraft for the rest of his life.
Yeah.
Like, but even he's like getting
and even he can't really describe it. He's just like, oh yeah, when I was younger I could like play it forever, but now there's just this thing that makes me feel bad and guilty about doing it. And I if there's anything like an intuition, like, or anything like a path that's guiding you, that's it there. It's that little voice. You can call it intuition, call it, I don't know. Some people go even further, call it more esoteric things. Destiny. Fate. What's the most out there wacky thing you guys believe in? This is the kind of thing I want to cover.
Oh, is that something you're asking them or something?
Yeah, just everyone. What's the wackiest, crazy thing you guys believe in? Or one of? Because this is what I want to do when we do the camp.
Flat earthers here.
Yeah, flat earth. Like, that's what I want to do. I want to just set a camp. Like, when we're at the campfire, I'm just going to put the cameras. I'll be like, Ginge, where are we on aliens? Straight down the line. Where are we on aliens, man?
We can't talk about this now.
Yeah, we can't talk about it now. And then, yeah, we'll just fucking ramble these random subjects, and you guys throw some at us, and we'll just. Pez, you deserve the 100k. I really don't. Not with my performance and consistency as of late. I know I shouldn't say that. I love video games, but as I've got older, I appreciate spending time with people I care about more. Yeah, man, I'm starting to get like a bit more fogey-ish with things like that. Like just sitting in nature, having like a little cup of stove. Things that are like I just would have seen like as boring and retirement stuff. I think I'm already getting there. Like I'm in this weird space between I do kind of want to live a bit fast, hard and loose, but then I also just want to be really serene and peaceful and quiet and focused and centered. And it's like I have these like two different polarities that I got to balance, and I can't think of anything fucking better than this bikepacking trip, because it's going to have that thrill, it's going to have that unknown, it's going to have that, but then there's also just be a lot of sitting around in nature, chilling, doing nothing whatsoever.
Quantum immortality.
Anytime you die, your consciousness shifts to the closest possible universe where you didn't. Holy moly, man. And when you say where you mean literally like another you. Quantum immortality.
Do you believe in other yous, though?
I mean, the only thing I believe in terms of like potentially immortality is like, well, when it's a law of the universe that energy can't be destroyed, it can only transfer. And I don't know where they ended up on that thing, where they measured the weight in a person's body and there was like a piece that was missing or something, and there was like, could that be the soul? I don't know, quantum physics as a whole, but I've never heard that version, Vincent, where you die and then you just shift to a universe you didn't. So
there's a crystal pyramid at the bottom of the Bermuda Triangle.
Huh? It's literally blowing my mind even trying to think of it, Vincent.
Oh, what?
Oh, Michelle Chen Meister. Oh, Chen, my dear. You're in the States, right? You're in America. I really want to hang out with Michelle Chen. I don't know why. I've always thought it'd be just cool to have a spleeg with you. Soulmates, I believe everybody has someone to be with, to perfectly live in harmony with each other. We just don't find them often. I kind of think that everyone is everyone's soulmate. Like as in
the thing is,
if we all, because
it gets thrown around so much by people.
It does.
You can hear from the same person like 3 times in the month that, oh, that's my soulmate, like because they've met a new person they really get on with, and they're like, oh yeah, that's my soulmate.
The thing is, whether it's soul, because you have to believe in some esoteric stuff for that. But even if you just take away the notion of the soul, even if you just take yourself completely stripped of ego, everyone can at least agree on that there's an ego, there's an identification thing. If you like strip that back to your purest form, whether that's through practice, good habits, disassociation, de-identifying, whatever it is, I think at that core, everyone is fucking beautiful. Everyone is absolutely perfect. And that
Portland, Oregon.
if we actually saw that side of each other, it's only because our egos bloody bump and rub up against each other.
Yeah.
I think everyone's soulmate. I fucking love you, man. What have you put in the rum?
Michelle's from Portland, Oregon.
Soulmate doesn't have to be a
mention
partner.
Oregon earlier.
I like that. I like that fanscapes. Huh?
You just asked Michelle, so she's from Portland, Oregon. Didn't somebody mention Oregon earlier? It's a better version of California.
Yeah. All right, Oregon. Dude, we could go there.
Let's have a look.
California and Oregon.
Isn't it like right near Canada as well? Yeah, it wasn't up. It's up here, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, damn. I mean, it looks so close, but that's probably like the size of the UK right there. Probably is.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, just a simple cycle through Oregon. Yeah, man.
Does it?
Ooh, all these national forests you got going on. Holy moly. All right, Oregon. We're gonna go through that way. You could go to the Grand Canyon. Is that in Oregon?
No, it's in it's near Vegas, isn't it?
What, Nevada?
Yeah, I think so.
Boise. Let's go to the Boise National Park.
Is it in
Death Valley? What the heck? Death Valley?
It gets really hot there, doesn't it? From what I remember. Is it in Nevada?
What an ominous name. Holy moly.
I can't remember where it is.
How do you explain very odd synchronicity, underlying patterns, karma, divine design? Good topic for Around the Fire. Absolutely. And I can't wait to take books. I'm going to have to... I really want to brush up on Carl Jung's synchronicity, because that was the one that made about the most sense to me. Just absolutely balmy, like... He went into like all these different examples of where just like infinitesimally small like probabilities just happened. Oh, did you ever see that thing with like the twins? No, not the twins. Basically, every person has, on average, I think it's 6 or 7 other people who look just like them. So you have 6 identical twins out there. It's fucking crazy to think about.
It's very scary.
Really crazy to think about. And some of these twins met up. And some of these twins have uncanny lives. One of them was an old dude in Dorset, yeah? And his identical twin moved to the same, like 2 streets away. They'd worked more or less in the same job for the same amount of time. Their wives, they'd been with their wives the same amount of time. And all these other just ridiculously like uncanny similarities in like their lives. And like, you look at that and it's kind of, well, these are 2 different people. All that they've got in common is they look the same. So it kind of makes you wonder, how much does your physical appearance actually kind of shoehorn you into specific roles in society? Do you know what I mean?
Or being ginger.
Being ginger.
Being the one that gets picked on at school.
Yeah, exactly. It does make you wonder, like, can our physical appearances kind of dictate the flow of our lives? And if that's the freaking case... I can see my house on that map. Where is it?
How hot
Let's
is it?
zoom in.
What if you cycle across Nevada? Does it think it'd be too hot?
How hot? I mean, it's a bloody desert, right?
Yeah, I know. But there's a few places I want to go there, so like Area 50.
So past Area 51. Dude, you would actually enjoy that, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I would,
yeah, he would. He loves the alien shit.
The little alien.
Little alien in. Is it just alien?
It's called the little alien, yeah.
Oh, I love it.
The black box.
Mainstay National Forest pairs. Oh yeah, we should go to that suicide forest when we're in Japan. See if we can get some like Logan Paul controversy going on.
I was going to say, do you want to just...
Yeah, we'll start here. We should go to see Wizard Island in Oregon.
Wizard Island?
Wizard Island. If you make it to California, I'll treat you to some traditional home-cooked Mexican dinner. Me and Grandma will cook it for you guys for sure. Oh, Bounty and Granny. Yeah, Bounty and Gran. That sounds nice. I think what I'm really looking for in all of this is a family. I think that's what I secretly want. Has anyone got like an opening that like in their family and you think I would just slot in real nice? Real nice. Does anyone want to adopt me? You can heal all my childhood traumas. Recommend visiting the island of the dead dolls in Mexico. Yeah, all that Day of the Dead
Mexico
stuff.
is a place I want to go to, but
You were kind of freaking about it, but after seeing how many people,
apparently
cycling
apparently a lot of the crime.
Where's Bermuda?
Oh, it's up the top.
What is it?
It's up near there it is.
Should we cycle through that?
Well, Bermuda, it wouldn't take us long.
Holy schmoly. Mount Peasant. Oh, I found my mountain.
But that's not all of Bermuda though, isn't it?
Holy crap. So it's just like a really thin island.
Is the Bermuda Triangle 3 islands or is it just part?
Huh?
The Bermuda Triangle, is it just, it's a point, isn't it? Go scroll out a sec.
Can I?
Oh, is that the Bermuda Triangle? I can't remember. Is that just it there?
You're not actually looking for a triangle.
No, but I know
you?
it's like this point here. This is the spot here where all the planes go missing.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind going to the Caribbean actually, but I don't know how good it's for cycling. Like
my main one is
islands
Iceland. I got to get my butt. Yeah, Iceland is like an alien landscape. Let's drop ourselves in there. I bet it will look crazy.
But they actually filmed some of the Alien films there, I think.
Did they?
Well, Prometheus was partly filmed there.
Oh, let's drop ourselves in. I bet this will look wild.
That's where Floki went, wasn't it? And Vikings. Look at that.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, come on. That's just dropping ourselves in there randomly on maps. Holy moly. And it's especially when it's like slightly cold. We saw it like when they've got like the massive chunks of ice just sort of floating into the beach.
Family reunions, barbecues, you'll fit in instantly. Grandma enjoys your streams. She's 83 and looking for a new grandkid.
Yes! Who's that? Is that Bowtie? I keep saying Bowtie. Bowtie artist. Yes! Family reunions. Wait, did I say barbecues? Will there be vegan products on this barbecue? For vegans? Will your family accept a vegan? I'm an orphan, so I'm looking for one too. Mephisto. Yeah.
Once we settle down and buy a place in Portugal, we'll set up a little cult.
Yeah.
Tribe.
Tribe will probably sell better, I think. Let's go up here into the national park, can we?
No, you need to find a little photosphere or the road.
A photosphere?
Pull out the little yellow man again.
Oh, look at that. What that?
That's just clouds, I think.
I was.
It might be clouds or snow, I'm not sure actually.
I don't know, let's go to
Scatterfield.
Is that a spot?
Yeah. You didn't drop it properly.
Dude.
You can't even play Google Maps properly.
I'm wiping on Google Maps. Wait, there?
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
We couldn't cycle that.
Of course we
I know we
fucking
could actually.
Yeah, look, there's literally a track. Right, look. They're smashing. Dude, look at this. Man. Yeah, we'll go out there and we'll find the elves.
Yeah.
We'll find the land of the dwarves. Yeah, man, that's what I need. Some open space, some open sky, some fresh air, and some bloody exercise. Yeah. I'd rather walk. To be honest, we were going to backpack, wasn't it? That was like the original idea. We were going to backpack, but I really like cycling. I love it. Hey, Pez, watch this video sometime. It's about healing past traumas. Nice. I'll keep that. I'll copy that link address. I'm always interested in stuff like that. Never underestimate healing your childhood trauma. Even if I tend to arrogantly think that I'd move beyond it. Oh my god, he's so fucking cute. Well, we're going to have to end the stream soon, guys. So
But we'll sign out.
yeah, let's give him one more dose of Doge.
What's that?
One more dose of Doge. Do the dosey Doge.
Make
Hello,
some noise.
darlings.
Make some noise.
Yay! Actually, let me quickly switch. Hold on. Keep her steady.
Who?
This one. Alright, go on, you keep her.
I'm worried they might pee on me.
Let's end on some goddamn cuteness. I've got to say these raising these have been really so fulfilling for the last.
Why is that so jumpy? What's it doing?
It's very jumpy. Holy moly! Wow! What are you on? Oh no, it's got the intro. No. Oh my god, it's lagging like crazy. I don't even know why the intro's playing. It shouldn't be. They're just yawning away. Yeah. Wow, my whole stream's actually frozen, so I can't actually click off. Stream begins. Sorry guys, we're gonna have to wait for 28 seconds. Oh no, there it is. Right. Whoa! Hello, girl. Hello, man. Just every day when you like go and open a cage and you see what new developments have happened, it's amazing watching things grow. Right. This is why I had to stop eating these things. Right. When you just look at how much love and how much actual intelligence is going on. Not right now, the div is anything, but their ears have only just started standing up. It's very cute. Thank you. Right. Anything final before we leave, you guys? I'll probably try to jump on stream again before we actually leave. They would eat you. They're so cute, aren't they? Yeah. Yeah. It's the unconditional love aspect of animals. You just want to go down, don't you? Don't you? Look, she's upset.
What's the best way to keep up with your event, Vincent? Well, I'm going to be like filming all of it, so.
Can't say I've ever eaten a dog. Well, that's the thing, man. But it's not just dogs. Like all animals have this. All animals have what dogs have. They do. They have the capacity to feel such a broad range of emotion. Damn, man. I just wish we would treat. Yeah, they are gonna piss, aren't they? Let's hold on to them until we bounce. Can you ship one dogo to Australia? Oh man, would you want to go in the hold?
Yeah.
I'm gonna miss you guys. What's going to be the best way to keep up with your adventures? Twitter. Yeah, follow on Twitter. I'm gonna. Yeah, probably update on that. Yeah, absolutely Twitter. Yeah, stick them back before they pee. We'll take them out in a sec. But I will also drop updates on the main channel.
Yeah.
They might not always be fun fantasy related on the main one, but I definitely want to keep both channels going and just let you guys know where we at in the world. Get you guys subbed over on the main channel. The next channel's gonna be 1 mil, yes?
I bought all this shit.
1 mil, yes.
So it's all going to be well documented and be looking good.
Yeah, we set up. The way I say it, because I was worrying about money, with it, would we just be blowing a bunch of money? But when you think about it, you invest to go back to school. You invest if you go into education, or that's kind of what we got to do for now. Let's just go out, document our experiences, and see where we land.
Yeah.
Have a lot of fun on your trip. Keep us up there. Thank you so much, Alina. Thank you very much.
Ever thought of nomad streaming?
Yeah, to actually be able to stream out.
If we can get internet access, we will stream to you guys. Like,
For sure. If we do like little campfire shots, but if we could actually like be out in the wild and just get a good signal. I was kind of asking if because you know Elon's got that Starlink where basically you can like connect anywhere from anything. But
even then, that's not really like portable at the moment. It's like
they're just huge, massive, heavy things. Which weight is an actual problem. Because it would be nice to be able to do it from the sticks. Do you know what I mean? Like out in the boonies. I guess when we get to like towns and stuff, we'll just connect into Wi-Fi and we can do it and stuff.
Yeah, well, we spoke about getting like a Mac or a laptop to edit on the road as well, haven't we?
This is your investment in self. Exactly, Ray. And there's no better way to spend your money, right? No better way. Have fun, enjoy every moment. For sure. For sure, man. Got to chase that joy, because what else you gonna do? What else you gonna do? Thank you, Kazuya. You absolute gem. Absolute gem. Get a hotspot Wi-Fi.
I watch your Japan vlogs every
Wi-Fi is everywhere. I mean, in Japan, we're going to have no problem with that. In Japan, it'll be fine out there.
That's another reason why we go back to Japan.
I mean, do we start in Japan? Are we all in agreement? Should we do it? Japan.
Yeah.
Scotland first for a couple of weeks, just to see if we can actually do it. Get a little bit of training in. Oh, damn. They're going to kill... that off who's going to kill the dogs. But Japan. That'd be interesting. I think we should start there, yeah? Yeah, I mean, do you remember when we did the Japan vlogs? How terrible.
It was. That's
how
the reason I
shaky.
want to go back, is because I want to do a good job of that. Like, I think we can make it...
Yeah, we've actually got like all the gimbals and stuff, so it won't be shoddy, shaky footage.
Yeah.
I want to donate so bad, but Pochake is like a week late. Vincent... thought that counts, man. It doesn't count as much as if you'd actually given the money, but it counts. Oh, thank you, mate. Thank you, Velvet. All right, beautiful, beautiful people. Novus, dude, the purple rains, the red rains, you've been dropping them for years, man. Thank you so much. Jeffrey, thank you, mate. Lauren, yeah. Multiple schmecks, thrice schmecks. Ray, you're a gem. Charlie C. Try to say that name. Mangi Caprison.
Mangi Caprison, yeah.
Mangi Caprison. Yeah, thank you. Mangy Caprison. A Caprison that he left out in the sun for too long.
Mangy Caprison.
Mangy. Eliz. Kazoo, mate. Oh, God. Brady Joe. Oh. Reading these names, man. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Enjoy your adventures. Hopping off, guys. Yeah, well, I mean, I think we've rambled for too long. I watch a Japan vlog again every now and then. Most doesn't want to go there. That's the thing. I still get reference, like all the vids that I did like outside of Farm Fantasy stuff. Even if it's like the morning routine. I once just did like a really solid morning routine that made me feel real good. To this day, I still get people say they watch that. Stuff like that. That they still really enjoy those more alt vids.
People do though. Like,
they do, and that's why I think
it's an insight into your outside, your proper life and that.
Yeah, that's why I think we'll absolutely slay in your channel for sure. All right, thank you so much, beautiful, beautiful people. Love you loads, peasants. Toodaloo. Take it easy. Don't forget me.
See you on the other side of the world.
Don't forget me. See you when we need money. All right, Assam, Andy, Fisto. I'm just gonna marinate in these names. Good riddance from You Need Jesus Now. Yeah, total dick cheese until the end. I like that. Ice. Yeah. Stephen Perez. Looking forward to ship updates. Yes. Until the next live stream. Chug.
Kupo.
Chug. Chug it. It went up my nose. I'm a man. I'm a real man. Oh, thank you guys. Oh, it's gone into my nose canal.